A pleasant day, everyone. In this video, we take you along on our journey hiking the Camino Portuguese Central and spiritual variant from Ponte de Lima, filled with stunning views, meaningful moments, and unforgettable memories on the trail. Let's begin. The first day of our hike took us from the charming town of Ponte de Lima. Ponte de Lima is Portugal's oldest chartered town and is known for its medieval and Roman history. This bridge is an iconic landmark in Ponte de Lima. According to stories, the river's beauty rivaled the mythological River of Forgetfulness. The Roman troops were afraid that crossing the bridge would erase their memories. The general had to cross alone on his stallion and call his troops over by name to prove they will not lose their identities. Today, statues of the general and his soldiers can be seen across the riverbanks.
We began our Camino by crossing the iconic medieval bridge, stepping right into a serene rural landscape that welcomed us.
Estou aqui, eu não sei agora do que isto é. Estou aqui a finalizar agora, que está a jardinagem, está aqui. Eu achava. Tem que ser aqui e ele assim. Esse aqui,
The trail quickly proved its toughness with some steep ascents that tested our legs. As we pushed onward, we encountered sections scattered with large boulders that we had to carefully climb over, making every step a challenge. At the summit, we reached the French Cross. This cross marks an ambush in 1809, when locals attacked Napoleonic troops during the French invasions of Portugal.
This one? Sim, pode pôr. This one? Nesta.
In the final kilometres of the hike, Stella mentioned a sore spot in the upper middle of her thigh. Concerned, she took a pain reliever, hoping that it would improve by the next day. This stage was by far one of the most physically demanding parts of the hike, a true baptism of fire on our Camino adventure. We arrived at Rubiaes and were lucky that our accommodation was right across from the trail where we finished the day's hike. Getting an early check-in was a great bonus after such a tough day.
It was a cloudy day and forecast of rain on the second day of our Camino. The trail seemed quieter, with fewer pilgrims along the way. The scenery, though still beautiful, was softened by mist. The stretch of the Camino from Rubiaes to Tui unfolded through gentle countryside, shaded paths, and small rural villages, offering a peaceful and reflective walk. Rain followed us for most of the day, which left few opportunities to capture the Camino on video. By the time we neared Valença, the skies cleared and the rising heat reminded us how far we had already walked. We skipped a visit to the historic town of Valença and pressed on toward Tui. That night, we stayed in a twin room with a shared bathroom and big balcony. Our accommodation is conveniently located along the Camino route.
Today's Camino stage takes us from Tui in Spain to the lively town of Oporino. The morning air is cooler. We weaved our way out through the narrow medieval streets of the old town. Once we left Tui behind, the Camino settles into a gentle rhythm. The path leads through quiet neighbourhoods and shaded lanes, with eucalyptus trees adding that familiar Galician scent. Just before entering Operino, there is a famous wall painting. It depicts the stone carvings that decorate the entrance of the Santiago Cathedral. Seeing those murals feels symbolic. It's like the Camino gave us a reminder of what awaits at the end of the hike.
Esta es la del polígono industrial.
No, pues el otro.
Esta es la del polígono industrial y esta es esta.
After the quiet start in Tui, arriving here feels like stepping back into the bustle of everyday Spain. It is a great place to rest, refuel and prepare for the next stage of our Camino. This stage is manageable. While there are fewer longer segments, the overall route is straightforward, comfortable for most walkers, and offers plenty of places to rest along the way.
As mentioned back on day 1, I have been complaining about a sore spot in my upper middle thigh. By the time we arrived in Oporino, that discomfort persisted, and it became clear that pushing on the next day was not a smart idea. We made a decision to take a train to Redondela so I could rest and avoid making the injury worse. The following morning, we went to the train station and waited for a few hours, only to be told by a local that there were no trains running due to line construction. He suggested we take the bus instead. So off we went to find the bus stop. We searched, checked signs, looked around, but no bus to Redondela ever appeared. At that point, we decided not to waste more time. So we chose a taxi ride to Redondela. The videos you'll see from this stage are around Redondela. It wasn't the Camino day we expected, but it was the one we needed. Proof that sometimes the journey asks you to slow down, listen, and adapt. Before leaving Redondela, we wandered back into the alleyways one more time to revisit the floral carpets created for the Feast of Corpus Christi. The streets were still lined with intricate patterns made from petals, leaves, and flowers. We took our time walking and admiring these beautiful creations. You could see how much love and effort the community had poured into every design. If not for the Camino calling us onward, we would have stayed longer, just soaking in the artistry and the atmosphere. From Redondela, we continued our Camino toward Pontevedra, moving through rolling hills, shaded forest paths, open countryside, and quiet villages.
Se ela não precisar para já, não vou aqui na cara. Há uns dedos meus que me cuidam, às vezes me fazem molha.
Isso é nos
E já fiz.
Ah, sim. Lá.
Cada vez que
Vai,
paro
festa
para mim é
Rubiaes.
pior hoje. A fumar está a avançar.
Bambina.
As we approached Pontevedra, the energy shifted. Historic stone buildings, lively plazas, and the familiar scallop shells guiding us into the heart of the city. We spent an extra day here and wandered around the city.
Our rest day in Pontevedra gave us a perfect chance to slow down and enjoy the city. We wandered through its streets and soaked in the rich history and beautiful architecture. Every plaza, every stone building seemed to tell its own story. We sampled some of the local flavours, Galician empanadas with their savoury fillings, and the famous Tarta de Santiago. With no kilometres to count and no rush to move on, we enjoyed the slower pace. Pontevedra offered a gentle pause in the journey, a chance to recharge, appreciate the culture around us, and savour the tastes and textures of Galicia before stepping back onto the Camino.
If you enjoyed watching this video, please give it a thumbs up or share your thoughts in the comments below. Please don't forget to click the subscribe button for more great content. We appreciate your support. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.